Should you really like this video? The answer is yes, but let me tell you why. Well, hello there, I'm Detroit. If you're new around here, let me explain how it goes. I am drawing with ink on a page of my sketchbook. I don't have much else to say about the drawing proper. After all, you can see everything I do. One thing I could say is that I am using a fountain pen from the brand Cross and that I love this pen. If you have any question about the drawing, you can ask them in the comments and I'll answer for sure. So I'm not gonna talk about the drawing. Instead, I want to talk about likes on YouTube videos, and on this one specifically. So again, my question for today is, should you really like this video? A simple reason for why you should is, of course, to show your approval of the content. If you like the drawing I'm doing or the commentary I'm making. That seems like a fairly obvious reason, and I would even say that's the primary objective of having a like button in the first place. On to the second point. Honestly, if you compare the effort it takes to leave one like on a video to the effort I've made to make it, I think it's worth it. This drawing took 1 hour and 40 minutes to complete, then I had to sync the footage from the 2 cameras, write a script, record it, edit the audio, then add it to the video, and then add miscellaneous edits and music, intros, outros, etc. In total, it took probably around 6 or 7 hours to make this video what it is right now. Compared to half a second and 1 click, please indulge me and my selfish desire for an internet point by clicking the like button. Now, if we go a bit deeper, there is a lot more to consider as to why you should click the thumbs up button. Let us think about the context. I am a really small creator on this platform. As of when I'm recording this channel of mine has 320 subscribers. That's not 0, but that's not 1,000 either. It's at the point where even the tiniest thing has a big impact on me. 1 subscriber more is enough to completely make my day. That in itself should be a good reason to support me and click like. Think about it. For you, all it takes is half a second, a wrist movement and a twitch of your finger. For me, it's an amazing feeling and motivation to draw even more and make more good content. I feel like it's a win-win situation here. Or at least I win and you don't lose anything on your side of the deal. Really, there should be no reason to not like this video if you're watching it. There could be a few reasons why you could dislike a video in general, but I don't think they apply here. The usual obvious reason is if you strongly disagree with the content. For example, if someone makes a blatantly racist video, I will immediately feel compelled to dislike the video. Here, I should be relatively safe. I'm not talking about politics or any subject that could be problematic to some of you, and it's just a drawing video after all. If you don't like to watch drawings, then I'm pretty sure you're not even listening to me right now because you moved on to another video, and that's completely fair. If you're indifferent to the content and it's not your kind of thing, then simply click away. The act of disliking or liking a video takes exactly the same effort, but one is rewarding for the content creator and the other feels almost cruel. Even if YouTube removed the dislike count, the creator can still see it in private, by the way. So just because you don't like the content, I don't think it's a reason to actively dislike the video, when you have the option of just leaving it be, remaining neutral. And I am saying that from the point of view of someone with a small audience. A ratio of 1 dislike for 50 likes is okay, but 1 dislike for 10 likes is really hard. Even if it is only virtual internet points we're talking about. You know, there is one thing I don't like when I watch YouTube videos. It pisses me off when people ask for a certain number of likes. Note that I don't dislike the video just for that. Most of the time I do nothing, or I still leave a like because of the rest of the content I enjoyed. I still don't like it when people ask for a certain number of thumbs up. If this video gets 10,000 likes, I will make an episode 2. No, if you want to make an episode 2, then you will. It's just a cheap trick to get people to give you more of these internet points. It is valid to want more of these likes, but the way to get them is wrong, I feel. I like to think that what I'm doing right now for this whole video is a bit different. I'm trying to compel you to do a tiny movement that will bring me joy. I'm not gonna lie and say that the future of my content is conditioned by the number of likes I receive. If I want to draw something, I will, and that's the end of that. What might influence me, at the scale of my channel, is the reach a certain video has. For example, I made a video on frame-by-frame animation in Photoshop, and that video has gotten 3,000 views, whereas all my other videos usually have between 40 and 100 views. This is the sort of things where I think, okay, that interests people, that might be a good path to take to reach a wider audience. Here, I'm selfishly asking for likes, but I say it openly instead of disguising it. If I want to ask your thoughts on the possibility of making an episode 2 of something, or drawing something in particular, I'll ask you to tell me in the comments. You can't really base your feedback and take critiques from one button that can be pressed or not. And it is the same for what you dislike. If you dislike something, instead of clicking dislike and leaving it at that, I would much prefer you explain why in the comments. This way I can learn from my mistakes or at least make better content next time. Discussion is always key, I believe, in any situation. So let's recap a bit. You should definitely like this video in a few cases. You don't absolutely dislike what I'm doing or saying. That is a minimal effort from you and a big joy for me. It shows you appreciate the work I've done in order to occupy a few minutes of your day. It is a simple way of saying you have spent a good few minutes here with me today. Hopefully this video was relaxing to watch as the ink pattern slowly filled the page. I am taking recommendations on what to draw in the future if you wish to tell me your thoughts on that in the comments. By now you have definitely understood the difference it makes to me if you subscribed and or liked this video. I leave it up to you to decide given all the arguments I've led before you today, and I trust you will ultimately do what you want. I simply hope our interests align. And whatever you do, do not click dislike. Bye!